If a couple is unhappy in bed, it is mostly because there is something wrong with the body. Both men and women should check themselves. Hello, everyone, I'm Cherry. If a person complains to you early in the morning that he has a backache, what will you think of? Could it be that he was too intense when he was doing things last night? When it comes to the waist, we always can't help but associate it with the couple's sexual life. This is not to blame. After all, in the matter of sex, the waist is an important part. So, what is the specific relationship between sex and waist? Today, the editor will take you to sort it out. 1. The waist has something to do with the couple's life. The waist and the couple's life are inextricably linked. First of all, the couple's life is a physical activity, especially when using traditional sex positions. The waist is more involved. If the psoas muscle or lumbar spine itself has underlying diseases, it is best to avoid this position to avoid increasing the burden on the waist. In addition, it should be noted that if the sex time is too long or the process is too intense, back pain and soreness will also occur. So when people mention the waist, think of sex life, which is excusable. After all, the waist is still quite important in the life of a couple. In addition to the fact that too frequent sex can easily hurt the waist, there are several other situations during sex that can also make the waist uncomfortable. One, failure to achieve sexual release may cause low back pain. This situation is mainly for women. During sex, the reproductive organs inside and outside the pelvis are stimulated and cause congestion. If sex does not reach climax and release, low back pain may occur the next day. This is somewhat similar to the situation in which some women feel low back pain when their pelvic bones are congested and their sexual desire increases during menstruation, but they cannot have sex. Therefore, many times after a pleasant sex, women will not only not feel tired the next day, but will be in better spirit. Interrupted sex leads to low back pain. Under the stimulation of sex, the brains of men and women are in a state of tension and excitement, and more blood and the body flows to the reproductive system and pelvic cavity. If it is suddenly interrupted, the brain cannot calm down quickly, and the congestion of the body cannot subside quickly. This will affect rest more, resulting in low back pain. On the contrary, if a couple ends a sex life normally, both the reproductive organs and the brain can calm down in a short time, and it can also promote sleep so that you can sleep more soundly. If you are worried about back pain during sex, in addition to not challenging various high-intensity sex positions, you can also give each other some waist massages after the end. This method can not only relieve the pressure on the waist, but also increase the affection between the couple and the interaction. Why not do it? Here is a special reminder for the elderly. It is good for the body to maintain a regular sex life in old age. But because of the muscle atrophy and fragile bones caused by aging, it is easier for the elderly to encounter waist injuries during sex, so you should pay special attention. It is recommended to avoid risks by changing sex positions and adjusting the frequency of sex. 2. The kidney has nothing to do with the sex life of the couple. In addition to thinking about sex when talking about back pain, there is another body organ that is always mentioned. That is the kidney. Sex life, waist, and kidney are like a family. Mentioning one always makes people think of the other two. Because the kidney is just in the position of the lower back, we always habitually think that back pain means bad kidneys, and bad kidneys will affect sex life. But this is not the case. If there is still some relationship between the waist and sex life, then the kidney really has nothing to do with sex life. People have kidney function since birth. Both children and the elderly may suffer from kidney disease. Sexual function is the instinct of human activities. Moreover, when kidney function and sexual function are impaired, the departments to go to the hospital are different, so they are not the same thing. The kidneys we usually talk about belong to the urinary system. They are mainly responsible for excretion and endocrine, and are not linked to the reproductive system. So, what is the kidney deficiency we often talk about? In fact, kidney deficiency in traditional Chinese medicine does not only refer to the kidneys. It is a very general concept. From a broad perspective, many diseases are related to kidney deficiency. Kidney deficiency can be divided into kidney yin deficiency and kidney yang deficiency according to the symptoms of the patient. The kidney nourishment mentioned in traditional Chinese medicine is to prevent diseases and strengthen the body through nourishing and maintaining health. So, kidney disease and kidney deficiency are not the same thing. If you feel that you have problems with your sexual function, don't blindly nourish the kidneys. Take some health products or pursue the light to nourish the body and eat a lot of animal offal. If the nourishment is not appropriate, it may have a counterproductive effect. Similarly, you should not blindly refuse sexual intercourse in order to nourish your kidneys. Appropriate sexual life will not harm your kidneys. Instead, it will promote health and delay aging.